He's the only one. He's the only one that's talking about saving our country. All the Republicans, we were going to be bamboozled. Donald Trump exposed them all because they were all going to say, we're going to save the border and we're going to save, and they did nothing. Because now they're after him. So what were they going to do for us? Nothing. We have to trust Donald Trump the way you trust your mom and your dad when you was growing up. You don't have to believe everything they believe. You don't have to do whatever they say, but you have to trust them. That's your mom, that's your dad, it's somebody you have to believe in. And I can always say, when people don't want to hear what I have to say, ask yourself, what would you do if somebody killed your kids?
Thank you, Jamil. So, amazing story. By the way, Jamil's sister's here too, and she told me the story that when Jamil saw the boy laying on the sidewalk dead, this incredible young man with such a future, Jamil laid down on the sidewalk and started pounding the sidewalk with his hand and badly damaged his hand, badly. He couldn't understand it. He couldn't believe it. Just an amazing guy. I mean, just an amazing guy. And he wasn't being heard. He wasn't being heard. And the only reason I heard him is because he was talking on a show and he was mentioning how badly they've all been treated. And then you have in San Francisco a beautiful young woman, Kate, and killed by somebody that just pleaded innocent. First pleaded guilty. Now he has a good lawyer. And went into court and pleaded innocent. And they'll be playing around with him for about 15 years in court. And probably he'll get off too. It's a horrible thing that's going on with our country. And these are two people that should be alive. And these are people that shouldn't have been in this country. They flow in like water. And I love legal immigration. I love it. I love it. I think it's great. My wife is a legal immigrant. I mean, she went through a whole long process. It's not easy. And we should maybe make it easier and faster, which I think is fine. And we'll have great people come in. And we'll have them come in from all countries. Mexico, every place. These are great people. And you know, one of the things that I've seen, somebody says, well, because it's been an amazing week. And, you know, it's been like an incredible week because I thought I was going to be the jobs person. Because every poll, CNN did a poll the other day, I'm killing everybody on jobs. I'm killing everybody on leadership. You know, like, it's like funny. I was like, you know, I went through these different the only thing I'm not killing, a lot of people don't like me. I said, what difference does it make? This is about competence. Somebody said, you win on leadership by far. You win on absolute economic, financial, anything having to do with the economy. You like lapping the field much, much higher than anybody else. But they said, but a lot of people don't know whether or not they like me. I'm actually a nice person. But I actually said, if I'm winning in these categories, why are we even going through primaries? Hillary Clinton's going to be a horrible president. It's horrible. If she even wins her own primary, which I don't know. And by the way, just so you understand, even the press will say, this crowd today blows away anything that Bernie Sanders has had. That I can tell you. But if you think about it, Hillary Clinton was the worst Secretary of State in the history of our country. The worst. The world blew up around her. Our enemies are a disaster. Our friends, and they hate us more. Our friends are all gone. They're all gone. They're all sort of like, we don't get along with anybody. Everybody's ripping us off. Whether it's Russia or China. You know what we've done? For 20 years, I've heard the worst thing that could happen would be if Russia and China start uniting. We've united them because we did things that were very onerous because Obama doesn't like Putin and Putin doesn't respect or like Obama. And all of a sudden, Russia and China now are doing all sorts of things together. So we've driven them together. And I've always heard that's a disaster. And it is a disaster. We have driven them. So Hillary Clinton was the worst. Now tell me something. Why would she, just tell me, why would she be a good president? She'd be terrible. Who would you rather have negotiating a deal, a trade deal, with anybody? Trump or Hillary? Well, we have to get there first. So, who would you rather have negotiating a really good deal with? Mexico, China, Japan, Trump, or Jeb Bush?